everybody, welcome to another beer review on Share the Beers. Thanks for all my new subscribers for subscribing to my channel. I'm sure you guys just might have saw the video on the Better Beer Authority with the Ohio beer tubers Max Spang and Tony. Check their videos out. Ohio has a pretty good reviewing, beer tubing reviewing scene. So everyone kind of has their own unique style, but we definitely all good reviewers coming out of Ohio, so check them out. On this review, I just saw a beer that just came to the store. It came out last year, and this is Tröegs Perpetual IPA. And this is a new beer. Came out in 2011, but it only came out in bombers. And then this year they switched it to doing six-pack, which I was really excited about. Bombers aren't bad. But I think that the style of beer it definitely needed to be in a six-pack. It's an IPA, and it is 7.5% alcohol by volume, dry hop, some live yeast. It's supposed to be a hoppy beer. My friend told me he loved it last year. Came in six-packs for $10.99, which is a really good price. For this kind of beer, I'm pretty excited. So let's go ahead and get into Tröegs Perpetual IPA. Down the pour, you can see it doesn't pour with a lot of head. Does have some decent lacing and kind of a golden pale color, a different color than some of the other IPAs I've seen. Let's give it a smell. Wow, it smells juicy, really juicy. Some definite big tangerine notes in this one, orange notes, all kinds of that citrus fruit coming through in this one. So yeah, it's really good smelling. A little bit of that yeast and biscuit malt in there too. It's interesting. Yeah, you can just tell it's very orangey, very orange smelling, and maybe just a little bit of spiciness. Yeah, just maybe a hint of that, like you would get maybe from the yeast that you use in this beer. But overall, it's a really juicy smelling IPA. Here we go. Cheers on the Perpetual IPA from Tröegs. That's good stuff. Really good. Gives you a wide range of taste in your mouth. Up front, you get the hops. Then you get a little bit of the malt, and it drinks. It drinks just like it smells, really juicy on the tongue, and then it hits you with the bitterness at the very end. It's it just goes all the way through your palate, hitting everything in one sip. Yeah, there is some malt in there, definitely. This isn't I wouldn't say this is a hot bomb. It's very hoppy, and overall it's pretty good. It kind of reminds me of the Great Lakes Lake Erie Monster a little bit. These two seem like kind of similar beers. Yeah, you are getting the citrus notes. This one's pretty citrus forward. It's not giving you a lot of that pine or anything else, but the malt's definitely coming through. And it's a really good tasting beer so far. But let me sip on this one for a little while, and I'll come back with my final thoughts on my rating on Tröegs Perpetual IPA. Alright, back here with my final thoughts, my rating on Tröegs Perpetual IPA. I'm finishing up my dinner tonight. It's KFC. I really actually don't ever eat fast food. I just, for some reason, was craving some fried chicken. So I grabbed some of that, some green beans and baked beans and stuff, and then joined an IPA with it. So, the beer. Back to the beer. It's very refreshing, very easy to drink. It's not overly bitter. It feels like a good solid summer release. It's good. I hope they keep releasing it this time because it's not too bitter. Some IPAs are a little too bitter to be refreshing. They're just good drinking IPAs. This isn't too bitter, and it does have a huge amount of citrus notes. But it does have some of that biscuity pale malt taste too. So it kind of blends together pretty well. It's not going to kill you with hops. It's very hoppy, and it's a very good IPA. This one I think I'm going to give an 8 out of 10. It's definitely a great beer. It's definitely a great beer. I think they nailed it with this one for a solid IPA. I don't know if Tröegs really has a solid IPA until this, or had one until this one. I know they have Nugget Nectar. It's not an IPA. That's their Imperial Red. But this one is a solid beer. $10.99 six-pack. You really can't go wrong with this beer on that price. An IPA like this, 7.5% ABV, great beer. Just really good drinking beer. Pick it up if you like IPAs. You're gonna like this one. Maybe give it a try. You know, and some people are hesitant because they don't want too much bitterness. This isn't gonna give you that bitterness. It's gonna give you just enough, and it's just gonna be an all-around solid, easy to drink, good summer IPA. So Tröegs Perpetual gets an 8 out of 10 on my scale. Let me know what you guys thought of the beer. Comment, rate, subscribe, and until next time, cheers.